What's going on, y'all? It's your man DRES and BEATnik alongside
DJ Deliver. What's up?
No doubt. And welcome to the Play My Shit remix, recap, replay. So the show just ended. I got out of my clothes. I wanted to feel a little bit more comfortable. Deliver got out of his clothes. He took a long flight to get back here.
Yeah.
And we wanted to get nice and fresh and right and comfortable for y'all.
That's right.
So what we're doing here with this is literally just recapping what we all just experienced up here upstairs in Mother for the February edition of Play My Shit. This month we had actually a record number 12 artists that signed up. However, we all, like I keep trying to tell y'all, we only have space for 8 to 10. But demand is demand, and we have to supply the product. So we had a lot of good people out here this month. We had a great audience, actually, a very respondent audience. And we're gonna just go ahead and run down, each artist. So first artist that came through Deliver was this cat from California, Kel 702.
Kel 702.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kel 702.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
So he came through with 2 joints. The first one was like WTF or what the, and the other one was Antisocial. Now I thought, quite honestly, out of the artists that performed, or actually that brought in music to have me listen to, he actually came through with bars in like a very, I guess what you would call a traditional hip hop style.
Yeah, man. And it's good to get that type of style coming from him, because sometimes we get flooded with one style of music, like one style of hip hop. So it was good to get some bars to break that up, because sometimes we get a lot of trap. It might be a whole bunch of trap and a shortage of some real bars. So it was good to get some real bars in there. You know what I mean?
Man. Now I know a couple of reviews we got, mostly were positive, but we did get one review that was like one of the ladies when asked how she felt about it, she said,
I feel like it wasn't original. And the WTF was a little bit.
The name of the song wasn't original.
And the music wasn't unique.
Wasn't what?
Unique.
Wasn't unique? All right. She's Sunshine Anderson the entire thing. She's heard it all before. Okay.
and so we came back, and that pretty much was Kel 702, and big up to him for coming through, man. And hopefully he'll be a return artist that comes back to Play My Shit.
Yes,
no doubt. Next we actually had that. I'm gonna let y'all in on something. I see a lot of y'all trying to cheat code our little setup we have here by coming in as a group and signing up as solo artists and as a group.
Yes.
And we gotta let y'all know right now, like we let this go because we let it go. But quite honestly, when you do that, you're kind of eating up the time for everybody else.
That's right.
No disrespect to anybody, but disrespect to everybody. We had members of Hip Hop Hustlers that came through this past month, and if we would have just had Hip Hop Hustlers perform, as a contestant, that would have been awesome. But Hip Hop Hustlers as a group, and each member of the group as solo artists is just not the way to go. And quite honestly, at the end of the day, you kind of fuck up your own, point total when you do that. So you kind of, you're scattered. It's coming off a bit scatterbrained to the audience. And
one group at a time. One artist at a time.
Like, either represent as a group or represent as a solo artist, but please don't do both. Like, we're not mad at the music. Thank you for bringing the music, but like I said, for the sake of time, it just kind of deadens the whole vibe that we're working really hard to try to set up. One audience member asked if were they in concert, because they played 20 minutes worth of music and nobody performed. So we didn't know, and honestly, I didn't know what to tell him. I know Deliver didn't know what to tell him. It was just like, well, yeah, that's what happened.
That's what happens sometimes.
Yeah, Exto, Rones, and Mental. Like I said, y'all are dope artists together. But like, either, you know, do the separate thing or do the together thing. But, you know, trying to do both, please don't. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to be blue about it, but it feels like you're trying to go vaginal and anal at the same time. It just doesn't work all right, I'm sorry. I'm a little.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah, we'll edit. We'll fix it in post. Our bright spot of the evening actually was an artist from California. Also, Modest Mentality.
Modest Mentality. Shout out to Modest Mentality.
Yeah, R&B artist. She came with a vibe. Like it wasn't like for me anyway. It didn't feel like traditional R&B.
No,
but it felt like a vibe. Like listening to her, I felt like I was on an episode of Insecure.
And it took me back to like I don't know if you remember Sarah and groups like that and artists like that were in that like neo soul type of genre.
Right.
That's what it reminded me of. Shout out to Modest Mentality. I love the vibe on that one. Like real bouncy beats, heavy kicks and snares, like with the ill. I can't even describe it, but it's like real wavy. It's a real wavy sound.
There you go.
You know, it took me back to like 2000, maybe 8, something like that that Dwelle type of vibe. But yeah, once again, shout out to Modest Mentality, killed it.
Yeah, like it's so wild too, like so shy. Oh my goodness.
Right.
When she was up here on stage, like she was just so shy.
Right.
It was like, I don't know if I should be doing this. And then like here comes this sound that just like filled up the whole room and quite honestly was beautiful.
Yeah. Real humble too.
Very humble. Shout out for real. Thank you. Oh, and it was brought us at that point, we brought out our headliner, you know, our feature. Amber Denise, who was last month's winner.
Shout out to Amber
of Play My Shit.
Yes.
She came through and did her thing. Like she came with a much more refined set. In my opinion, I like how she put her show together.
Yes, very well. Shout out to the man behind her sound.
M Stacks.
What's up?
Yeah, who also was here as our guest DJ.
Yes.
For Play My Shit.
Yes.
Wasn't an inside job. They all earned it. You know. But expect a lot more from Amber Denise in the coming months and weeks and years, man. I feel like she has the potential to stick around for a while, and you know I know we're going to do our part to make sure that happens. So. Getting back to the show, we had Landrew that came through. They were here the previous month. They're a duo based out of Atlanta, and they remind me more of a production team than artists. Like I call them the Black Daft Punk.
Black Daft Punk.
Blast Punk. Right. But they came through with their joints. Matter of fact, you remember last month they came through with On My Off Day?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So they came with that.
Don't call me on my off day.
Don't call me on my off day. And they came
Shout out to Landrew.
Right. And they came with another one called Atlanta So Lit, which honestly it reminds you why we love this city so much. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt a bit anthematic, which is a great thing. You know what I mean? And we don't get enough of that. You know what I mean? In our music here, like we have a lot of people that will try to make Atlanta something or something. But like this was like really clear cut. Like you could hear the pride in the music, and the crowd felt that and was appreciative of that as well.
Yeah, shout out to Landry.
Yeah, man, definitely. So also we had Dofo that came through.
Tell me about Dofo. How you feel about Dofo?
I like Dofo. I think, in my opinion, I feel like because he should be watching this. Cause he's been asking me like, yo, Dres, what you think? Dres, what you think? truth be told, like I don't want Dofo to sound like everybody else.
Right.
And that's moving forward. That's going to probably mess around and be his Achilles heel. That he sounds like everybody else. He's too competent to sound run of the mill. And
Agree.
You know, and I want more from him, and I quite honestly hope that when and if he comes back, that he brings more of him to the table, to the stage, so y'all can really hear what we already know.
Question.
Yeah.
What did the crowd think about Dofo?
Well,
I was there, I know, but tell the people, what did the crowd think about Dofo?
Well, Dofo had an overall score of 22, right? And some of the comments were it was good, and then some of it was like, you know, it was very Sunshine Anderson. I heard it all before. You know what I mean? It was like I want to hear, like one person was like, I want to hear him. I don't want to hear him in, like sounding like insert artist already on the radio. Okay, and that's an honest critique.
Which is one of the beautiful things about this whole platform, this whole event. Play
Yes,
My
sir.
Shit is where you will get honest feedback from not us, but the actual crowd who's going to buy your music.
Yeah, we're Switzerland. We don't give a fuck. Our job is to be neutral. You know, that's our job is to be neutral. It's on y'all to tell these artists the truth.
That's right.
You know, we personally want them to get better. However, they won't listen. I won't say that they won't listen to us, but it's much better coming from y'all.
That's right. Who they don't know.
Who they don't know than coming from us. So that was Dofo. After that, we had we brought on the King Fresh.
King Fresh.
He came through
Shout
with
out
2
to King
joints.
Fresh.
I know he said he doesn't rap. He makes motivational music.
Motivational music.
And
caught me off guard.
I know.
I don't know King Fresh from making music, so I was totally caught off guard. Shout out to King Fresh.
I'm telling you, we hosts are dope. I keep trying to tell people, but you know, y'all gotta hear it for yourselves.
Right.
And he came through with 2 joints. You know how I feel, and he also came back with Pay the Price. And you know, there's truth in advertising with King Fresh. He came through with some great tunes, very modern. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I expect more from him as well. But for a first go round, you know, here on the stage, here in front of the room, definitely not bad. Not bad at all.
Hope to see you back here, King
Yes,
Fresh.
sir. Yes, sir. Also, BLS came through again.
BLS.
So BLS is an artist from Boston by way of Atlanta, and he came through to our January session to play my shit, but unfortunately he wasn't able to get on due to time constraints. So we asked him to come back. And he graciously agreed to come back. He signed up. Waited his time and got on, and it was definitely worth it. Like, you know, some things are you know, like sometimes you hear the old saying that good things are worth the wait. And BLS was definitely worth the wait. Yeah, man.
Shout out to you, BLS. Yes.
Yep. Oh, and we had P. Smith that came through. Your man's P. Smith.
I can't be biased. I'm gonna let you speak.
Okay.
But P. Smith is the shit.
My Brooklyn by way of Augusta, resident of Atlanta. P. Smith is a artist and producer. He came through with 2 joints, Hot Girl and Everything New.
Hot Girl. Shout out to B Done Music on that one. Producer.
It's good music. It's really good music. It's like listening is good. I think both of the tracks he came through, honestly, like I would love to see would be able to breathe better through performance. You know what I mean? Like I think there's certain music that just comes off better performed than actually listened to.
And I think we need to get him on that stage.
Well, we
to show us at some point.
He's got to
earn it.
He's got to earn that.
You see the bias in me. You see the bias I'm showing. I want this guy on the stage like yesterday.
Yeah, he's got to earn it. Unfortunately,
but he's got to go through the chains.
Yeah,
you know.
He was not our winner this month. And finally, Cosmos came through. Now, what the crazy thing is with Cosmos, we got down. We were literally cutting short on time, and you know, I offered him as well as the Chosen One to come through next month. Pre-registered, you know, you're already pre-registered. All they got to do is just show up, and then we got them. And Cosmos refuted the invitation and said he wanted to come now. He had came through last month. You know, and he wasn't able to get on, and so he was like, "Nah, you know, he kind of JG Wentworth the whole situation." He's like, "It's my music. I want it heard now."
Now.
So
not now, but right now.
So we played his music. He came through with 2 joints, Rock With It, and something on the side. And you know, this is what happens when northern artists try to replicate a southern sound. And sometimes it works, but most times it doesn't. And it didn't agree with the crowd the way that it probably was intended. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say every review was bad, but every review was not good either.
Right.
And Cosmos, I hope you really listen to the feedback. We want you to come back. This platform is open for you to make music and to share music and hopefully gain some fans, because the last thing that we want here at Play My Shit is for you to lose fans.
We want everybody to get that green.
Yeah.
We want you all to get that green, but we realize that
everybody's not going to get it.
Everybody's not going to get that green.
So that's where we at. Through the scores, we had Kel 702 come in at 21. Hip Hop Hustlers came in at 14. Landrew came in at 23, Dope Foe at 22, BLS at 22, King Fresh at 25, Cosmos at 10, and our winner was Modest Mentality with a score of 28. So once again, shout out to our winner, Modest Mentality.
R&B wins again.
She will be right. How about that? I'm starting to notice a trend here, people. She will be our feature next month at Play My Shit, our March edition, which will be at aisle 5 in Little 5 Points. You know, stay tuned. Follow us on all platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, to find out what we're doing. And you can always check this on our new YouTube channel. That's at Play My Shit on YouTube as well.
Yep.
And we thank you guys so very much, man, for coming out, delivered. Hey man, another time, another rhyme, another space, another place, man. This has been the Play My Shit recap, remix, reshare, redo. God damn it, do all of it. And definitely shout out to Paramortal Visuals for making sure we look like rock stars on TV. Because right now I know I'm tired as hell. So
I'm up. Wide awake.
Peace.